Hello, everybody. Welcome to a tropical update here. This is what's currently going on all of the tropics. Absolutely nothing's going on in the Atlantic, so no point to me showing you that. Elsewhere throughout the world, though, in Southwest Indian, we got two invests. We got Invest 95S and 93S, respectively. And according to the JCWC, both have a low chance of tropical cyclone development, unlikely within the next 24 hours. Same goes for Invest 94S over Australia. Of course, what used to be the big topic to talk about worldwide was Tropical Cyclone O5P, also known as Yasa. The JTWC has issued their last forecast cone for the system. Thus, they believe the storm has pretty much dissipated at this point in time, or at least turned into an extratropical system. So they have stopped tracking the system now due to that. And yeah, it's going to be on its way out here. And of course, Fiji is going to be picking up the pieces over the next few days and weeks here, especially for that island that it hit. I believe it was Vanuatu, I believe it's called. Could be butchering the pronunciation on that, so I apologize if I did or not there. And we also got Tropical Depression 26W, that is in the West Pacific here. Forecast to become a tropical storm as it continues generally southwest here with time. Let's first take a look at Tropical Cyclone O5P, of course also known as Yasa. This is the final JTWC forecast cone for the system, so there's not going to be any more updates issued by the Joint Typhoon Warning Center on the system. Unless it magically somehow regenerates, which is unlikely at this point in time. They currently have it as a 50-knot tropical storm, which is about 60 miles per hour, and they forecast it to weaken even further down to 45 knots in about 12 hours from now, which is about, I believe it's about 50 miles per hour, without being miles per hour, the conversion there. Here's what the storm looks like on satellite imagery here, and you can easily see why the Joint Typhoon Warning Center are no longer going to be issuing any updates on the system. It's moved away from land at this point and continuing to weaken here. And it's likely a remnant low system or remnant low system at this point in time. We get to see the center of circulation exposed right there, and barely any convection trying to fire off to its south there. And you can easily see why it's not doing too good, is because all this dry air streaming into it, and also wind shear streaming into the system, really disrupting the core and really making it a really unfavorable condition, I should say. I was thinking for the right words there. Really inhospitable conditions right there for tropical cyclone development right now for this site, for this tropical cyclone here. If I could actually say some words. So this is what the storm looks like on close-up infrared imagery here, and again, you get to see why the JTWC is not going to be issuing any more updates for this cyclone, fortunately, as it continues to move away from land, and like I said, Fiji is picking up the pieces left in its wake. And then here's a look at Tropical Depression 26W. Right now from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, as it came off of the Philippines here not too long ago, forecast to intensify up to a 40-knot tropical storm, which is about 45 miles per hour, give or take, if I'm 45 or 50 miles per hour if I'm not mistaken. So that's a moderate and tropical storm, and it's forecast to generally head on the southwest heading here, and eventually weaken and probably dissipate by the 24th of December. Right there on this forecast cone, as you can see from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. So just before Christmas here, on Christmas Eve, it's forecast to pretty much dissipate according to what the JTWC says here at the very moment. You can see the storm right now doesn't really look organized. Doesn't really look like a textbook tropical depression really here by any means, but tropical depression nonetheless. And that's why the Joint Typhoon Warning Center have issued an update forecast cone, for this particular system here. So, yeah, it's forecast to intensify up to a medium-grade tropical storm of about, like I said, 45, 50 miles per hour, about 45 knots here, as it continues to the southwest here. Fortunately, staying fairly well away from land here for the most part. You can see, it looks like on this forecast cone, though, you can see on coastal parts of Vietnam maybe some really weak tropical storm force wind gusts there, as you can see by that wind force radii there. But like I said, it is forecast to weaken after the 21st of December here, according to the JTWC, so we'll just keep an eye on that. But there's something to watch here for now, really. And yeah, that's going to be about it for this tropical update here. If Tropical Depression 26W becomes anything big, I'll of course try to do an update as soon as I possibly can. But however, If it continues with the current forecast, then I don't really see reason why I should really post an update when it's going to be staying well enough away from land here to really not cause any significant impacts compared to, say, how Yasa was about 3-4 days back. So I'll just keep you guys updated again. Like I said, I'll probably post another update if it does become something big or something to talk about. Just for now, just keep an eye on it here. If you're in that part of the world, just keep an eye on it. Listen to your local officials. Listen to the DTBC for the latest updates on this system, and just, keep an eye on it here. Don't necessarily let your guard down with the system. We all know what could happen when you do that sometimes. I'm not going to say that's going to necessarily happen with this particular system, but you never know. So just keep an eye on it. So, like I said, this is 5 minutes going to be about it for this tropical update here. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. And I'll try to enter them to the best of my ability if I could get that word out. If you want to know what websites and links that I used for this tropical update, they're also down in the description below. If you're curious and reading about that and seeing the tropics firsthand for yourself, using those links and seeing what's currently going on in the world of weather here. And yeah, that's going to be about it for this tropical update here. I'm going to go ahead and end it off here before I start stuttering again here. Yep. Hope everybody has a great day or night wherever you guys are. If I don't do another update for the next week or so, hope everybody has a great Christmas and great holidays here. And yeah, see you guys whenever I make another video here. So again, see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.